Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. This is your general angel reading for the week of November 29th to December 5th of 2021. What an amazing week. Every time I do these, it's just this beautiful sense of anticipation and of progress and growth and it's like watching your toddler learn something new in a good way. In a good way. So that's how all these readings always feel to me. So for this week in particular, the angels have been saying to everyone to please start doing your your year in review, right? Look at 2021. How's it been for you? Now we all kind of have this reaction, right? Like, oh my God, 2021 has been just awful or whatever. Okay, well, it's had those moments for sure. Every year has had those moments for sure. So the more that you can, you're not denying any of those bad moments, but the more you can look in between them and see all the good stuff that happened in between, the things you learned, the things you felt happy about, the things that you can see in, in our world that are beneficial, that are the silver lining, right? You're not being disloyal to our feeling of crappy 2021, right? You're just noticing all the good stuff that also happened. And that's what they want you to be aware of. Okay, so let's see what your particular reading looks like for this time. Yeah. Okay, all right. So, do you have a new business venture? It looks like for those of you who do, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So that's really good news. That's kind of like permission saying that the timing is perfect, and we brought you this opportunity. It's a divine guided thing, and you should really seriously look into it and see what it's like for you. Don't ever, like, even with angelic guidance, don't ever just blindly follow that guidance and say, "Oh, here's an opportunity, I better take it." No, it's an indication that, look, there is opportunity all around you, and check out all the pros and cons and the best parts, and it's like investigating, it's doing your due diligence, it's checking out all the aspects and whatever, because change and growing and having new and whatever is what keeps us fresh, right? If you've been in your same job for 45 years and you've never been bored, like, that is unheard of, right? So if along the way, was there ever an opportunity that you wish you had taken? That's what we're saying, that there are opportunities, and some of them are better than what you're currently doing. Not all of them, so you might bide your time, but still there's stuff, there's all kinds of opportunity for you. So just investigate, check it out and see. Keep yourself fresh and curious and interested is how that is. Okay. All right. And so with that business opportunity or new career opportunity, as well as with anything else, stop trying to make it happen, right? As soon as you start trying to force something, that creates resistance and it just won't work as well, right? So stop pushing and simply be aware of what's going on. What is the flow? Where's the energy naturally going, right? And put your focus on the positivity of it, rather than trying to really desperately make something happen. There's a huge difference in energy there. And so the more you can relax about it and feel good about it, have some lighthearted times about it, then the better it will be and the easier it will flow and come to you. So it feels like you've been trying to force something, you've been been kind of fighting against something. You've got this angst almost that's I don't know, it's creating a lot of resistance. Yes. Okay. All right. And so when you have gratitude, what does the bottom say? Be grateful for all you are blessed with. Yeah. So, that's kind of a catchphrase. So I'm so blessed and I'm just so grateful for everything that I have. And, okay. You know, the language becomes laughable. And so it feels like some of you are at that point. Not everybody is, so I apologize if I'm making it sound less than you like it. But for some of you, you're at that point where it's like, oh, everybody's just talking about grateful all the time. And I find that the word grateful or have gratitude or whatever implies that you owe something. It implies that came to you, therefore I owe the world or the person who gave it to me or, whatever, something in return. I just don't find that that's the right energy. And so when you switch it to appreciation, it feels much better. It feels like that is just simply there to be appreciated. And it can be anything that you're observing, that you're receiving, that you're getting to use, that you're feeling, that you're experiencing. Any of those things, if you can just really appreciate that, oh, that just feels delicious in the heart chakra, So the more you can do that, switch it from gratitude to appreciation, then it just feels good. And that's the goal, right? Is to feel good. That is what activates the law. Okay, never mind. The law of attraction is always active and it's always working. To do it deliberately is to feel good and to understand that feeling good is what brings more of what helps you feel good. Right? Yes. And so that's how we can get it going in the direction that we want it to be in, is through appreciating everything around us. Okay, and all the people for sure. And so this is leading to having your wish granted. So what have you been asking for? What have you been manifesting and working towards? What do you want? Make your wish and express appreciation and love what's going on around you. And how often in a day do you say, oh, I love that? I have a friend here who she says that, and just the way she says it is just like, that is so awesome. I love that. And so the more you can live like that, the more your wish is granted. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And so, do you have a spiritual teacher? Or are you a spiritual teacher? Or both? Right? Hopefully, most of us can say both. That is because we're never done learning, right? So we all need teachers. Some of them are accidental, teaching us things that they didn't intend to teach us. Some of them are deliberate and on purpose, trying to share what they've gained and make it so that it's easier for us to gain it. Either way, just, be open to that. And it feels like most of the time you are, and that's really wonderful. Ask the questions and be open and receptive to receiving the answers and the new ways of being, right? And, this doesn't have to be any one particular person that's your teacher. This can be just life in general. Somebody in the lineup at the grocery store who says something that just catches you. And it's like, oh, wow. That resonates. Holy cow. That's what that can be. And in the same way, you don't have to be standing in front of a workshop class to be a spiritual teacher, right? All you need to do is share what you're learning with somebody. And it can be not through words. You can do it by demonstrating how you're living this new thing you've just learned. It's really cool. It's really cool. But do it on purpose and be receptive. Okay. And here's productivity. So this was in the world energy message today, was to get off your ass and do it. I mean, like, somebody needs a boot in the ass today to get off the couch and get your stuff done. And with the world energy, I thought it was probably me. So good to know there's more that need that too. Okay, so yeah, get your stuff done. Be productive instead of, like, there's something, I don't know, making you procrastinate or whatever, or, oh, you're tired maybe, or you're like, whatever it is, still do it. Still do your stuff. It's going to feel so good. Just stop fighting that and just do it. Okay. All right. So here we have the daily guidance cards. And 2 cards have popped out. Let's see. Okay. So first is entrepreneur. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you wanting to be an entrepreneur? So here is this business venture opportunity coming again. Work on that today. Now might be the time to launch. Maybe, I think, like, it feels like you've been working on it for a little while already, and now might be a really good time to launch. Better than you realize. It is, the lead up to Christmas. This is the biggest shopping month in the history of the year, every year, right? So now might be the time. Can you roll on this quickly? Put some time in, some diligence, and get going. And you'll learn a lot, but still you'll be productive and doing it. Right? Okay. All right. And the other one is assertiveness. So there will be times when you will have to stand your ground, times that people will try and kind of roll over top of you. No, that's not going to work. You set your boundaries and you stick to them. You're the one who enforces them, right? So just stating a boundary or forming it the first time isn't enough. You have to then defend it. You have to teach people that this is your boundary. And in order to do that, you have to be a little bit assertive. Not aggressive, not yelling, not dramatic, not whatever, just firm. Yeah, and you can absolutely do that. Okay. All right. Thank you, Virgo. I appreciate you very, very much. And I love you. And I'll see you next week.